Disclaimer. The opinions expressed in this vlog are my personal opinions and must not be construed as representing the opinion of any organization or company with which I am or have been affiliated in my professional life.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Rose. So for this vlog boys, I'm gonna share with you my reasons why I quit my job in ACADSOC. But before we proceed, if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. Please also click that like and notification bell so you would be updated whenever I upload another video. And back to our topic, guys, why I quit ACADSOC. So ACADSOC, as you have may noticed, very first video that I uploaded in this channel about my ACADSOC demo, which really sounded so very amateur. Char. I've worked in ACADSOC and after a while, I've decided to quit my job there and apply in other company. Let me just start my story with my realization that really made me quit my job. It's because I realized that I deserve better. That's just it. Very simple and very true and very real. And I believe it's not only to me but to every one of us.
Say what?
We deserve better, guys. Anyways, so let me share with you guys 3 instances which made me think, which made me consider should I continue my job here in Akatsuki? Is it worth it? But before that, okay, let me start my story with the notion po na I was happy. I was happy during my first few months in Akatsuki. My teaching points progressed. Nag-i-increase yung teaching points ko. I'm receiving a lot of positive comments from my students and also no warning letters, no negative feedback. I was happy. I was doing well. And then plus I'm lucky with my TM because my TM, even if she can't really reply right away, but she replies. Kukuha ko yung gusto kong makuha na answer, even if it's late. Pero I think she's reliable, very reliable compared to other TMs. Because, I'm hearing a lot of stories from other tutors and then they're not really, lucky with their TMs. But I can really say I am lucky. Then comes a day when my TM asking me to be a top tutor na if am I willing ba daw to teach in this particular na duration kasi ito yung peak hours nila for the top tutors. Then I said, no, I'm not available for that time because, here and there and there and here and there. Pero I wasn't really, aiming for the top tutor na position. I was just happy with what I'm getting because I also want to focus on other things. But later on, I was transferred to another TM. And this time, yung TM ko, compared to my former TM, yung new TM ko po is times 2 po yung tagal ng reply and then at saka hindi niya po ma-answer lahat ng queries at yung mga concerns ko. Na siya lang naman ang makakabigay sa akin, parang hindi niya na-address talaga. And I think he was not trying. And also, during that time rin po, meron na po akong na-experience ng mga family emergencies. For example po, several days po kaming pabalik-balik sa hospital kasi my father was ill. And during those days, I asked for consideration at TM. I'm having some family problems, even if I'm not the one who's sick, but my father is, and it's the middle of ECQ. And senior citizens are not allowed to go out. And so my mother can't accompany my father. So, ako lang talaga yung pwede sa aming pamilya. Parang inevitable siya na hindi ako maka-absent. Pero dumating talaga sa point na my father needs to be admitted. So, meron na akong, previously admitted na slot for my classes na booked na rin. When my father was admitted, I told my TM na, TM, can you cancel all my classes for this week? Kasi my father was admitted and I have to be with him. I was the only one allowed to accompany him. By the way, guys, again, this is in the middle of ECQ, Extended Community Quarantine, where every establishment, every hospital are all strict po. So, limited lang yung number ng tao. And so, I have my siblings outside our province na can't easily get inside the province. Basically, ako lang po talaga yung allowed. But I did bring with me my laptop, my prepaid na modem where I insert lang po yung postpaid na SIM ng Globe. And then I brought extension wire, I brought a lamp with me. Parang nanigurado lang. And so, talagang nakakandak ako ng class dun sa hospital, guys, but just for one night. Kasi, yun lang rin yung time na yun na vacant po yung room kasi we occupied a semi-private room, dalawang patient po doon. And during that night is discharge na po yung isa. So, yung father ko na lang po at kami doon sa room na yun. So, I was able to conduct the class. And even po during the class, three different nurses were like walked in the middle of me doing the classes. So, I was doing the class like this and okay. And then there's this nurse na parang trying to peep in and parang atras siya. Sabi ko na lang, well, oh yeah, oh yeah. I just signed the nurse to just come inside and then yeah, tatlong different nurses po yung pumasok-pasok in the middle of me doing the class. And it's just for one night kasi for the rest of the nights po, meron na po kaming roommate. And so, dun po yun sa whole duration po na week na yun, actually we stay in the hospital for 8 days. So, half of the absences po were penalized and then half po are tagged as tutor's problem. So, penalize is with penalty and then yung tutor problem, I think wala po siyang penalty. I was just okay with it kasi parang isa siya sa mga iniiwasan mo na talagang nangyari sa'yo. Like, ito talaga yung kalaban natin sa ESL teaching kapag nakapag-open na tayo ng slot at saka na-book na siya. Of course, parang part na siya sa rules na ipe-penalize kasi it's a matter of ayaw naman ng customer na makakancel sila. I mean, yung student. So, yeah, part na po talaga yung penalty, right? So, I just accepted and I was like, oh, babawi lang ako sa susunod. Ngayon lang to kasi nagkasakit yung father ko, pero babawi ako. And so, TM asked for my schedule again for the next week. And I opened a single day lang po na parang sure na sure ako na makakauwi na kami by that time. Single day lang po talaga yon. And then the next day, hindi na ako nag-open kasi baka may mga emergency na naman. So, one day lang talaga yun na full. I think it's parang 20 slots po yung inopen ko. And then, 50 of these slots were booked na rin po. And that was on the 14th day. By 13th day of that month, na-discharge na po kami from the hospital and then on the next day, I was able to conduct na po the classes. So what I did with my schedules po is I opened schedules on 6 a.m. to 7 and then 8 to 11, then 1 to 3 and then 9 to 12. Ganun po. So, meron po akong morning, afternoon, and then evening. Yung class remarks po, right? You should really do the class remarks. Po yung mga remarks na we need to accomplish in each of our conducted classes. So, on my morning na mga classes po, I was able to accomplish the class remarks right away. By the afternoon po, after ko mag-conduct ng classes ko sa 1, 2, 3 siguro yun, hindi ko muna siya in-accomplish yung class remarks because I want to take rest first. So, hindi ko muna siya ganon, hindi ko muna siya in-accomplish at nag-rest muna ako. And now po, parang meron pong nangyari. So, but I just tried kasi you were able kasi to open your ACADSOC account in your cell phone. So, I tried to open my ACADSOC account using my phone. And then, it so happened po na yung default na password na na-save po dito sa aking phone na for my ACADSOC, which by the way will use a Google Chrome app, is yung previous ko po na wrong po na password. Hindi ako makalogin. So, I tried to input my different password. Ilang try ko po na mali, hindi po talaga ako nakalogin. Comes the time po na I need to prepare na po for my evening classes, which is, I think, it's 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. That was already 1 hour ata yun before my evening classes. I tried to open my ACADSOC account now, yung ACADSOC website, using my laptop po. Hindi na po ako makalogin kasi sabi doon is maximum failed login attempt reached. You're only allowed for 10 tries and then I exceeded the limit na po. And so po, di ba, we need to access our ACADSOC account just so to open the class in. Pero good thing po is I saved po yung icon ng class in ko sa aking taskbar. I pinned it into my taskbar. So what I do is I just click the icon and then automatically it will open na po the class in. So, parang nag-review na lang po ako ng materials using class in right away. But of course, I wasn't able to accomplish my afternoon na mga class remarks kasi nga, posible lang naman na mag-accomplish ng class remarks using your ACADSOC account. So, but yeah, I went on with my evening classes and then after my 12 a.m. class, hindi pa ako nag-message sa TM ko kasi I was thinking na maybe kinaumagahan or the next day, magre-refresh lang yung website, and then I'll be allowed na mag-login ng aking password. But on the next morning, which is the 15th day po ng month na yon, I can't still log in po there. But during that day, may lakad ako, parang emergency lakad na kailangan puntahan. When I arrived in the afternoon po, I still can't open my account, and I was getting worried na po kasi baka hindi ma-count yung afternoon and evening classes ko in that cut-off na salary ko. So it was 1:15, right, ang cut-off, and then it was the afternoon and evening classes of 14th. So I was worried. And by the way guys, paano ko i-message yung TM ko na during that time, hindi na po sila gumagamit ng Skype. So there's no way po na I can contact my TM. And then good thing po is, yung ate ko po, which is also a tutor in ACADSOC, was one time was able to use my laptop po to log in her account. So na-save pa po yung username at saka password niya. Yun po yung ginamit ko na IM to message my TM. Have him help me open my ACADSOC account because I can't prepare for my classes at the same time. I can't accomplish the remarks, which I am afraid will not be included in that cut-off salary. It was the night of 15th, right? He replied po during the 16th morning. So, hindi pa po nakabigay na salary nun. Kasi usually, 16th po ng night time nabibigay yung salary. So, I was still hoping na posible pa po. Nag-reply ang TM ko ng temporary password. Just the password, temporary password, no other messages. So, he said, thank you very much, TM. And so, I used that to open my account, and then I was like redirected to create a new password. But then po, in order to change my password, I have to input my old password, which is, I don't remember na po yung old password ko during that time. I was inputting again some wrong passwords, and what happened na naman, nalock naman siya ulit kasi na-reach ko na naman yung 10 maximum allowed na failed attempts. And I tried to message again my TM na, TM, I'm so sorry, I locked it again. But wala na pong reply. By 16 po nun, since hindi na siya nagre-reply, I was getting, desperate. I messaged the CS, I messaged other TMs, and then I even messaged a group po, ACADSOC group sa Facebook, pero hindi rin po nagre-reply, hindi rin naman pinopost yung post ko kasi kailangan pang i-approve niya at hindi niya in-approve. I don't know what's wrong with them po. After that po, until nag-16 po na lang po ng night, nabigay na po yung sweldo, and unfortunately po, kasi hindi ko po na-accomplish yung class remarks. Hindi po siya na-include po yung mga klase ko na yon. And you know what? Yung feeling ko po na parang I was frustrated na po kasi, kaliit-liit na lang po ng number ng classes ko noon na parang malaki na nga yung gastos sa hospital, marami na nga akong absent, at the same time parang hindi na nga ako na kumikita, at the same time may minus pa, may penalties pa dahil sa absent. At ngayon parang bumabawi ako ng konti-konti, hindi pa sisweldo. So I was pissed off the time po, parang conducted ko naman ng klase dahil lang sa class remarks hindi niyo ako sisweldohan. And I tried naman, reaching out to you, diba? I tried, messaging the CS, the TM, pero hindi makareply agad-agad. Kung sa penalties, agad-agad magre-reflect sa system, pero kapag meron tayong concerns about the salaries, hindi nila ma-address agad-agad. So, it was, those things were, running on my mind na po ng panahon yun, and I was really pissed po kasi yun nga, frustrations from my absences, from the penalties, walang sweldo, walang money, ang pera, at saka ngayon, hindi pa kwenta yung hard work ko, na sana naiintindihan niyo ako. And then, the next days po, meron na po akong na-open na mga classes kasi prior to those incidents. I was frustrated, the same time I just went on lang rin. Pero I was already thinking and considering of quitting the job na kasi sabi ko sa sarili ko, parang worth it ba to? Parang stressful na kailangan kong mag-clock in. Minsan, yung laptop ko naglalag pa. Frustrated ako sa laptop to. For sale to, guys, later. Anyways, guys, yung stress po every class na kailangan mo mag-prepare, kailangan mong i-impress yung student mo na hindi nakikinig, yung materials ng adults na kailangan kong i-study. Parang 30 minutes po yung preparation for adult. Parang kinakabahan ako niyan kasi hindi enough yung preparation ko. Ganun po, guys. I was thinking, enough pa ba to? Ang lit-lit ng sweldo ko. Tsaka grabe yung stress sa akin. Kasi from the hospital pa lang ng mga stress, and then itong mga absences, penalties, and then hindi pa kinount yung sweldo ko. Which is maliit lang naman. Pero the fact, guys, na parang wala silang consideration, mayroon na nga akong pinagdadaanan, hindi pa sila, parang ganun, hindi pa sila nagko-consider. Pero anyways, guys, I was thinking already, and so I sent my resignation to the HR. I sent my resignation to also to my TM. I said my reasons na ganito, ganito. Naghihintay na lang po ako ng
Update from them about my resignation. Pero hindi po talaga. Wala akong nakuha, walang reply from my TM, kahit man lang okay, kahit man lang okay. Walang reply akong nakuha, guys. Hindi ko alam. I was, I don't know saan ako lulugar ng mga panahon na yun. Pero but because the classes were not still canceled, so kaya kasi for the sake of my students. And by the way, guys, and I was also hoping, guys, na hindi muna nila i-approve yung resignation ko kasi meron pa pala akong flowers, guys. So those flowers po yun na makakonvert niyo into cash. One flower is equals to 5 pesos, and these flowers were given by your students to you. So, meron po akong maliit lang po, 25 flowers. So, these were flowers from my different students na siguro impressed and who liked me. I converted it, guys, into cash po. And until now, hindi po in-approve. And to think po, it's from my students. They give them to me. Even if it's just a little amount po. It's not yours. It's mine. It was given by my students to me through your platform lang, pero it was given by my students to me. And yun lang, parang wow. Anyway, and then for my third instance po, while waiting for my resignation, parang kasing wala silang update sa aking resignation, I just opened 2 hours of classes for 4 days. So, I opened those slots. Kasi, meron na pong parang feature dun sa account natin, right? To some tutors, you can open na po your slots on your own. So, I opened just 2 hours lang po for 4 days. Wala pa pong reply since nag-submit ako ng resignation. Wala pa po akong nakukuha na update and galing sa aking team, hindi nga siya nangihingi sa akin ng schedule. Wala. Zero. I just opened on my own kasi parang I was thinking na I'll just make use of the time. Kakandak na lang ako ng class kasi sayang panahon na wala akong ginagawa. And so, during the first 3 days po, I was able to conduct the classes. And then again, on the 4th day po, which is supposedly my last day na talaga sa ACADSOC, nag-attend kami ng burial. Since yung start ng class ko po, yung inopen ko is 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Na-late kami ng uwi kasi nga galing kami sa burial. Meron pa kaming ginawa doon, nagstay pa kami doon. And then dumating kami sa bahay by 6 p.m. Siyempre, hindi pa po ako nakaklock in yan, so penalty na ako noon. So okay lang, penalty. Puproceed pa rin ako sa aking mga klase. Pero nag-message na po yung CS sa akin na, can you attend your classes for tonight? Sabing ganun, sabi ko na, yes, I can't, I'm sorry, I wasn't able to attend the first class kasi nakarating kami sa bahay, guys, 6 p.m. So, late na ako noon. Pero kasi kailangan ko pang mag-prepare, kailangan pang maghilamos, kailangan pang magbihes. So, by 6:15 po, late na po talaga ako doon. So, absent na ako sa first class ko doon, which is 6 p.m. to 6:30. But I messaged the CS po na, mga around 6 p.m. po noon. Sabi ko, yes, I'm sorry I was late. I wasn't able to, I can't attend. But yes, I will attend the rest of my classes for tonight. Pero you know what, guys? After fixing myself, nang umupo na ako sa station ko, nilock na nila yung the rest ng mga classes ko. And you know what? With penalties. And you know what? Dun sa cut-off ko na po na yun lang po yung klase ko kasi for that cut-off. I should be getting 300 lang po ha within that 4 days. Negative na po siya dahil sa mga penalty ng time na yun. And sa akin lang, kung may opportunity sila na mag-minus, ima-minus nila. Yun yung na-feel ko. And yeah, ako pa may utang sa kanila, guys. And just to mention also, hindi ko nakuha yung converted na flowers to cash which are from my students. Hindi ko nakuha yung bigay niya sa akin. So yun, guys, parang after all those hard works, guys, na parang tinatry niyong i-give yung best niyo in each of your classes, tinatry niyong, i-impress yung student niyo. But guys, parang nasabi ko talaga na they don't deserve our hard work. Filipinos are hardworking, right? We do our best. We tend to do our best. Pero we're not compensated by the amount of hard work that we give. So, yeah. That's it. And I think my reason of quitting ACADSOC is not new and it's not really unique. This is quite common po na problem. And for those who are new in ACADSOC, well, I'm not saying, anything to discourage you at all. And well, I don't know with you, but yeah, this is my story, and I hope that you got something from my story. So that's it, guys. I hope you find this video and this vlog useful. If you do, again, please consider liking and subscribing, and please don't forget to click the notification bell so that you would be updated whenever I upload another ESL related video. This is again your teacher, this is again Teacher Rose, signing off. No, not signing off. This is again Teacher Rose, and hope to see you next time.